Pat Riley once said that he thought of Magic Johnson as the greatest player ever, but then he said Kareem was. But then he said that, and of course, he held Michael Jordan in high regards, obviously. But then he said that Magic, if Magic had wanted to score 30 points and do like LeBron James scoring, he would have been. There would have been no questions. It kind of jarred me because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, but he said he didn't have to because he had Kareem and James Worthy. I said, but you see, what does him scoring have to score 30 and would make him the greatest ever? You either think he is or you don't. Now, I understood what Will Chamberlain was saying about Scottie Pippen needing to score more to be more effective because it definitely, but it's two different total situations at work. Magic is the only player I ever know. He's the first guy I know who could score less than 5 points and beat you because he could stat sheet you with rebounds, steals. You know, he could force the issue because he was so potent on offense. So the fact that he won all those rings and created a term and a coined a phrase and a style of basketball, you'd have to, you'd have to acknowledge that. That's a fact, you know. You'd have to acknowledge that. Sometimes when I listen to Pat Riley, I'm like, the man was dominant without having to score 10 points a game. That's mental because he could beat you in different ways. So if you wanted to say he was the GOAT, you'd be entitled to saying he's the GOAT. You don't have to say, because you just say, well, LeBron scored all that. But think about how much more LeBron had to do compared to what Magic did with assists and rebounds and triple double and getting everybody involved. So I'm like, you either think he is or he isn't. I'm like kind of like dumbfounded how Pat Riley worded it because it's like, if you understood what Magic Johnson did, the totality, what he did with the simplicity, but yet it was a hit that was unlike anybody else, you don't really sit there and act like that didn't impact it because it did impact. The man got to 9 finals. He was 5-4. And he was a threat to go to the show pretty much his whole career. That's uncanny. Those are some incredible odds. That's dominance. That's why when we get into these debates about who's the greatest player ever and all this other stuff, it's comical because you got about 10 or so guys you can make cases for. And you want to say one guy dominated or you want to say this guy did this and that's fine. But you got to acknowledge those guys too because Magic was there.